is Martian Dice. Players are Martians sent to scoop up Earthlings and decide which of them, chickens, cows, or humans, are really in charge. Take turns swooping, scooping, and scoring. Once a player passes 25 points, the Martian with the highest score wins. To begin, choose a player to go first and give them the 13 Martian dice. Start your turn by rolling all 13 dice. Any tanks you roll are immediately set aside. These represent the pitiful Earthling defenses. From what's left, you'll have a combination of death rays, chickens, cows, and humans. Choosing death rays is great because each one cancels out a tank. Chickens, cows, and humans are each worth 1 point at the end of your turn, if you don't bust. Choose just one of those types and set aside all dice of that type. After you choose one type and set aside all dice of that type, you choose whether you want to roll again or score. If you choose to roll again, pick up all the dice you haven't set aside and roll them. Like before, tanks must be set aside. Then you choose one type, death ray, cows, chickens, or humans, and set aside all dice of that type. Your spaceship has limited containment cells, though, so if you previously set aside cows, chickens, or humans, you can't choose that type to set aside again. However, you can always choose death rays as the type to set aside to counteract those pesky tanks. Other than tanks, you must always set something aside after each roll. If you can't, or if you choose not to roll again, it's time to score. First, check to see if you have at least as many death rays as tanks. If not, you bust and you score nothing. But if you have death rays equal to or higher than the tanks, you gain 1 point for every cow, chicken, and human you set aside during your turn. Plus, if you managed to set aside at least one of each Earthling type, you score a bonus 3 points. Once a player reaches 25 or more points, that signals the end of the game. Finish the current round so everyone gets an equal number of turns, and then the player with the highest score wins. If there's a tie at the end of the final round, the tied players each roll 6 Martian dice, and the player who rolls the most death rays wins. And that's how you play Martian Dice.